Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me, it's lovely to have you here. It is Scrappy Sunday, so that's even better. So, I've been waiting to attack this, and yes, it does need attacking. So I have got just 2 of the 3 boxes up here. The third one's full of little tiny bits and it's not too full, so hopefully we'll get one of these like that. So this started out as my card, and I guess thicker pieces, and this just started out as putting scraps in it from the desk, which it still is, but it's all kind of spilled over into one. So I've got those 2. Let me move them to the side. Oh crikey. And then desk sweepings as always. Yeah, fun, lots of fun. So lots of these things you'll have seen me have out over the last week or 10 days or so. Some of them you might not have seen, but I've been sitting around here. That's just a piece of paper that I made myself a note on. I'll get rid of that. Oh, there's my ring. I wondered where that had gone. There you go, the things you find. Yeah, some labels I've just cut out and not done anything with, fragile. Some bits of really raggedy bits of tea bag and tissue paper. It's a die cut, some stamps, there's all sorts of things. So I'm thinking, yeah, I want to get as much made as I can out of this these, and I don't want them sitting around kind of in piles, to be moved on, to have more done to them. So I'm kind of hoping I'm going to make things, even if it is just making lots of tags and pockets and pieces like that. So I have got an idea of something I'd like to make with some of the pieces if I get to it. I'm sure I will, especially some of these bigger pieces. Now I know they're good for backing things and what have you, but that's what I'm saving them for, and yeah, they keep being saved. I've even got whole pages here which will come in for what I'm thinking. So yeah, I might as well share it with you now, hadn't I? So the things I'm thinking about, or I thought I would like to make, are like little what would you call them, kind of notepads or scrapbooks, but not for making notes in, like tear pads, I guess. Sample pads. Oh, I mean, I might as well just go for this tub for now, looking at what's in it. And yeah, and then when I run out of things, then I'll look in the other one. So I was trying to tidy them out into some kind of order, but that's not happening. Yeah, so what I'm thinking was, let me explain a bit more about the sample pads. So you've seen the small tear pads that I've made, where you put little bits of paper in, and you can either use them as a notebook or I don't think I've got any around here, I haven't, or for tearing off and using for collage and things like that. I'm thinking making some slightly, sort of this size perhaps, and with all different bits of paper and findings, perhaps 1 or 2 things like this in it. Not quite as, well, I don't know, could be as random as this. A piece of book page, piece of music paper. I haven't really got all my scraps sorted yet. Kind of like that, more and front and back on it. And then they can, if I'm selling naked journals, which I'm going to, they can go off. You could put one of those in with a naked journal, or if you send one to somebody for a present, you could put a substantial one of those in, and then they've got things to play with the naked journal. That's my idea, and that should get through a lot of pieces. So shall we start making some of those, and then see where we go. That's the front of a Stamperia pad, look, and I'm thinking they just want fussy cutting, don't they, or even just tearing. So here I go, putting things into another pile again before I start. Let's start, Denise, and then I'll make tags and things as it, when I've made a few of these and I'm fed up of them. So let's start then. Let's get going. So that's a piece of Stamperia. Let's have the tear for speed, because I really want to get through quite a few. So shall we make 2? I'm going to ink any white bits because they offend me. And I'm going to keep looking at the camera because I'm paranoid now that I turn it off accidentally, which is what I think I did the other day. And yeah, waste my time. And this is the sort of thing that I can't redo and show you because I think you'd be sad if you missed this. Okay, so let's build it before we fasten it because I haven't even thought about how I'm going to fasten it together. Let's make them very different. Well, there's some music paper, look. It's white, but not everybody wants grungy things, do they? It could be coffee dyed. Yeah, I don't want to put the same thing in because I want to make them different. There's a nice piece of something. I'll leave that white edge on. I mean, I did start by saying it was offending me, but oh, you see what happens when I try to tear a little bit. I maybe should have, yeah, scissors, Denise. More haste, less speed, as they say. Yeah, I don't mind an odd bit of white showing, but it doesn't even want to cover, does it? Oh, it's pretty on the back as well. Okay, don't lose that ruler, Denise, in amongst this, because once I start getting things out, that's interesting. Oh, now why is that pocket in there? I don't know. Where are any fussy cuts? I'll have to have a little pile of things to do and make myself do them before I put anything away. Right, don't want too much card in it. Piece of that. Yes, they're going to be kind of eclectic, aren't they? And there. No, I don't want the same in. I'm going to be fussy and not have the same in 2. Oh, that's from a Denise. Don't be hanging on to things. It's a lovely tag actually, but let's put it in for somebody to play with. So it's from, I think it might be from Tanya's kit, Tanya and Nanine's Meadows kit. I might be wrong, I don't know. I am going to put a piece of each in that because it's one of my favourites, and we've got a lot of greens going on, haven't we? Greens and pinks. Now this is a book, a book that I think I've shown you before. I read it at the caravan, then I decided I loved the colour of the font, and it's obvious there's lots of what are they called, notes in it, so somebody's obviously studied it. And I'm guessing for, I'm going to put a piece of that in both as well. I'm guessing for, you know, a qualification. That's why people usually write in books. There's a nice rabbit. Yeah, don't be too picky. Rabbit there, butterfly there. Oh, 2 lovely pieces of vellum. Yeah, there's a few bits of this kit in here, look. Put a piece in each. How fat are we? No, I can go fairly big. Oh. So this is from the Victorian household book. Oh, look at those lovely teapots. Let's tear them where they can be saved. Yeah, so some things I will put in both because I'm sure people would like to have them. Got all those butterflies, which, yeah, could be fussy cut, but right, I'm down to, oops, down to no paper again now. So let me dig a bit lower, otherwise we end up getting, here it comes, are you ready? We end up getting the same things. I love this paper. I really must make some more of that. So it's just a dictionary page that I stamped on and then did some kind of inking on. A piece of that in that one. I think we might be getting fat enough now, don't you? And a piece of this in this one. Right, let's have a look. I don't know why I went for that one first. Let's do the one that's nearest to us. Okay. So I'm just going to line everything up in and around that. Now I'm making it up as I go along here. Don't think that I've got a formula, because at the minute I don't. In and around that big piece on the back, that piece of stamp area. Oops. There's that one going that way. Fiddly. Oops, that's a nice big piece. We've got a couple of pinks going on there. Shove the rabbit that way then. Yeah, I've left the white on him, but that's fine. I think I'm going to use the stapler initially. Whoops. I suppose I could have used clips, but no, I think a stapler will be. Where are you? I know you sat looking at me. There you are. It was. Just to hold a few things in place. Not. And yeah, staples are easy to pull things from. It might be nice to punch a hole actually, and I'll do this one with staples, and I'll maybe do another one with some holes in it. Right, you all attached? You are. So let's have something on the back. Let's use up some bits. Don't be fussy. Okay. This is fun. I hope you're well. I hope you're either being inspired, or you've got your scrap box out and you're having a play in with it at the same time as me. Right, I did bring some glue pages, organised. It's a screw top, that this Yoo-hoo. I'm always trying to pull the cap off. I like the fact that it's a screw top, to be honest. I'm trying not to go over that. Yeah, so what I was thinking originally was to not have anything hanging over, so I thought I'd either trim it or fold it up. You know, I don't want to trim things that people would enjoy using. Yeah, so we're about there. So we'll fold that one that way. And what was all those interesting bits in there? Fold that one up that way, double-sided, so it's pretty whichever way. That's white, so we'll fold it that way. And then I had some washi here, yeah. Let's put some washi across those top staples. Now washi could be pulled off and used in a project as well, couldn't it? I won't glue it, and then it can be. Quite pretty. So I will just fold it over, but yeah, it can be pulled off usually and reused washi. Right, what have we got? Some fun little, and look at all the pieces I've used. Now let me know in the comments, is that the sort of thing that you think people would like to receive with a naked journal, or just to play with? Great use of your scraps, isn't it? And I suppose if the worst came to the worst and people weren't interested in having them, they're like, don't send me that. I've got all my scraps kind of fastened together, haven't I? Yeah, that's another thing I could do, fasten lots of them together. I really enjoyed making that as well. Okay, I'm going to do the same with this one with the staples, and then we'll have a go, I think, at doing one perhaps with some string through it. So, just looking at that, thinking how pretty that is. I'm going to add that in. So we're going to have two pieces of card on this one. Let's try and do it in one go instead of holding it up in mid-air. I'm not going to ink the edges now. I'm just going to try and get it down so I can get a good few done. I'm just kind of laying over overlaying each of the edge pieces there and thinking about the different lengths, so it looks like something interesting and pretty. This is the sort of thing that I would get from somebody and just not not be able to do anything with for a while, just because. Shall I put it upside down for no, I'm not in an upside down mood today. Yeah, you're going to be stapled through, aren't you? Let us put it that way. Then I can fold him in and he won't have a staple round him. So I just want a piece down there. I feel like I need a piece down there. But what about a nice piece of book page? Lovely. Right, let's see if I can. What did I do there? I just had that one across the front, but I don't think that matters, does it now? Let's see if I can staple it without moving it about. I can. Yeah, so if somebody wants to either fussy cut or use that, there we go. I won't crease it too hard. Yeah, I'm going to end up. I should have put him behind, shouldn't I? What am I going to do with him? Because I want washi across there. What am I going to do with you? I'm going to tear you off, I think. Yes, I am. So we're going to have just the body of a... Should have moved it over. Let me take the whole thing off. Seems a shame, doesn't it, to make it unusable. Okay. That's it. And quite like the holes that's left there. I'm just going to put him in the back. I might even put some washi on him. Right, let's washi this front. Oh, we've lost this bit as well. I'll put that piece back in. Washi the front first. That's it. So you can even do tip-ins. Now shall we put him in? Let's have I'm just going to grab a different washi so that if people are, you know, using the washi as well, there's another choice. It's a thinner one as well. So where shall we put you? About there. I'm going to fold it up. Oh, this is just, you can just let yourself go wild. That's it, it's just folded in the back. Yeah, and I'm just going to do the same with another piece of that, so that it's in. Where did I put it? There. I'm just going to do it sideways on. I'm not going to go across the top. I hope you can see. Can you see what I'm doing? Lovely. I want something on there pretty, because it's just, I just want him on that one piece really. I must have something else. I've got my mushrooms. Let's see if I've got a bird that will fit, because now I've seen that bird, I just fancy a bird on it. Ooh, perfect. So that piece of paper will have a bird on it now, if it's yours to use. Yeah, I could pop these in with ordinary journals that people buy, couldn't I? Just as a thank you. Right, so you're big enough yet? Oh, you didn't get caught in. We'll put you in a minute. Let's see what needs folding. Start from the back. They're just about all in. That one a tiny bit. Oh, that's the one that I'll just trim it. It is literally a millimetre shorter. Sorry, I know you can't see in there. I've maybe taken two off. So you and your white, so you can be tucked under. Oh, we've got a butterfly on you. And you'll just cream. Can't get hold of it. Okay, so we've got this to put back in. Right, we've got a bird, some writing, teapots, lovely. That lovely tag, the vellum. That's got the butterfly on the underside. That's going that way on that piece of cardstock. We've got him in, and we just need this. Where shall we put you? You're going to have to be folded over. Okay, I think I'm probably thinking about it too much, but I'm learning. I'm learning what I'm doing. No, I want it that way. Fold you up. Put one of these stamps on it. Upside down. Does it even matter? Do it corner-wise. There. Okay, that's a nice tear pad. Got a bit of interest in it as well. Right, let's try do some perhaps bigger ones with some bigger pieces and punch them and put some thread through. Let's have a piece of this lovely black card. Shall we have two? Yeah, let's have two because I wanted it bigger. I'm going to put some washi on it just to hold it together, because like I say, I'm going to punch the top. Yeah, I definitely won't want it that long. Let's go there. Okay. Straw paper, that's always nice to... I don't know why I ever try to rip straw paper, it never does. Never does. I never learn. Oh yeah, that's nice. And music digital, and I'm sorry I don't know where it's from. I'm not going to take the edge off. Oops. Put it on the inside and then it's not. I'd much rather have a ratty-tatty edge showing than that. There's another piece of digital. And this is, I believe, Victoria Designs. They're alive. Yeah, I'm going to end up with lots of little bits on my desk, aren't I? But never mind. Right, anything big I'm after? Some book page. Should have a piece of this in it. Right, what's going on? We're folded. Yep, it's just somebody shearing, so it's nice thick paper that might make some nice tag bases and things like that. Small bits. What else have we got? Oh, we've got some more. Yep, so that's just the front of a writing pad that was Happy Mail from the lovely Tanya. It was full. And yeah, I've coffee dyed the page. We'll do a nice thick one here. Shall we have some card on the front then? This purple one. Are you big enough? No, I want it bigger. Oh, you certainly are. There is it. I think so. Right. Now I'm going to let me clip it. That would be a good idea. They're not really clips, but they'll do. They should hold it together. Yeah, so we're with the exception of that bottom one, but that is thingy together. We're all the way across. Thingied together. That's an official phrase. Do you know what I mean by thingied? Right, I think just two in this one will do, don't you? Oh. and again with some string through it, which I have here. Oh, I know what I have. I have some let me dig a moment. This what's this called? Baker's twine, is it? Which will be another nice thing to use in your journal, won't it, if you get it? Oops, quick before it falls apart, Denise. Right, now what I am tempted to do, are you tight enough? I think I might double knot that. I won't pull it too tight so we can undo it and use it, but oh, come on. Come on, that's it. So yeah, you will be able to pick that undone if you want to use it, or whether. Yeah, I'm tempted to put a label on there. I know it's a nice big piece of card that somebody might want to use, but I want them to look pretty as well. And if I'm keeping it, if I'm going to dig through, let's just use things off my desk. So I have a box of labels, a drawer of labels here. Oh, nope. Right, I'm not going to spend forever looking. Just grab one, Denise, and put it on. That's not a label. She says not grabbing one and putting one on. There's another one of those, look, green. That goes better, doesn't it? So I'll put it at the bottom here, and then there's a big piece of card should anybody get it and want to actually use it, as opposed to just ogle it or write in it. Oh, yeah, great fun to make, great fun to look through. Now you see, if I made lots of these and put them away and got them out in a year's time, the scraps in them would be completely different to the scraps that I had in my scrap box, wouldn't they? So I'm just going to make one more. How long have I been? One more of these, and then we'll go through and make some tags and things, I think, because I do want to get some tags made and out of here. Okay, one more. Well, let's just go for it. What have we got? They go nice together. Shall I make a long one? There's a piece of that. Ooh. I want papers. I've got all. All what? What did I have there? All card. You know, it's nice. I'm just picking things up and putting them down. Well, to a degree. I'm just digging a bit deeper, look. Oh, I'll put them over here. Oh. Right. Don't know what I did with that, but oh, itch. All that just for that bit. Another piece of black in it. Nice for people to have. Page, is that any? Oh, that's a nice piece of plastic. No, that's from Neil's SAS books. Always a lovely piece of vellum. And something that I've stamped on. So, tested a stamp on. We'll go all the way across. No, we'll leave it folded over though. So I want something nice to look at now across the front. What shall we go with? Digging, digging, digging. Oh, digging for all these small pieces. That's lovely. I love that piece of card. Oh, scissors buried. I think I can go with one more piece in there. I feel like it should have, oh, what's that? Just one more thing. It's fun just digging. A couple of small pieces. Shall I put a couple of small pieces in? A couple of those. Just holding everything together. So I'm going to, shall I staple this one? It's quite thick. No, I'm going to try and, I don't know what I did with those. Try and put holes in it again, because I like the idea of adding some pretty thread at the top. Oh, it is a shame that I've put holes in that, I guess. Although I would use that in my collage with holes in it and celebrate the holes. Right, I'm just thinking I've got here, yes I have, some embroidery thread. I've got it in a knot. Shall I put it through double? I think I will. It's a nice piece for somebody to have. Just hope we've got all the pieces caught in. I didn't double knot that one, and I'm thinking I could just, I'm going to cut it, just that little bit there. You could even leave some nice paper clips on it, couldn't you? So yeah, it's a bit wobbly about, but they are all caught in there. Oh, lovely. I can guarantee you I will be sitting when the camera's off, and I might take a bit more time and, you know, really enjoy it, but get through a lot of those. Oh, love that. Right, let's get rid of some of this off the right here and let's make some tags and things. Right, I've got this blue base here, which is from the area committee. It's from a, you probably can't see it, but there is a fold line there, so I'm going to cut down it. Gonna, there we go. And what sort of, make some big journal cards out of this, because often you want some really big ones, don't you? I do. So that's it. I'm just thinking, back it onto that. Let me take this white off, because I don't want it stuck on. Okay, so I have got quite a lot there of scraps, haven't I? Moved on. It doesn't feel like it, obviously, if you've seen the state of what's going on here. You'll realise why. So I've got another 20 minutes or so that should move some more on. I haven't even got room to stand my glue up. Right, stick that to that. And a cloth. In fact, I'll use this. Make sure I'm not getting bubbles. I'll get the other one on there, do we think? No, not quite. But no, you're not very straight, are you? I can straighten it up afterwards. Yeah, let's stick that on as well then. Although you're going that way, will that bother me? Yes, I think it will. Let me just trim it down. Make a nice small tag. Now, of course, when I've got all these tags made, I will be making pockets for them, because, as you know, I'm not keeping tags without pockets and vice versa. But I do have to say, I've been tidying up my files, as you know, and I found a file folder with a few kit pieces in, you know, from various kits, pockets and tags and things like that. So that needed backing. They were waiting to be backed. So yeah, some of them might fit in here also. So I will get them out I may film it, I don't know. I've got so many things to film and show you. I'll get them out, and I need to just let those dry, don't I? Yeah, try and marry them up. I have got tons and tons of stuff under here. Right, let's do a couple more while they set, and then we can embellish them. What have we got? I mean, I really should be. All these little bits of card from. Now these are, I don't know if they're bits from, yeah, I think they are little end bits from, gosh, what do you call them? Masterboards. So I'm thinking I can make some tags or labels out of them. So I'm just cutting them with my cheap fancy edge scissors. What gave me the idea is there's one here already done, look. Yeah, they're not brilliant scissors by any stretch of the imagination, but they do leave a nice ratty-tatty edge. Okay, they're quite nice. Let's might put some labels on them. Let's do them all. Making a mess. Didn't even know these were in here, so, and they can't have been there too long because they're in the new scrap box. Oh, it would be easier if I had some scissors that worked. Hurting my hands. Ouch. I don't think they like to cut on the edge. You know, if I was cutting, that's an odd shape, Denise. If I was cutting like up there. Oh, lots of bits. Let's see if I've got another pair here. What are they? Oh yeah, I might get some of those little desk sweepings on these. Is that the same pair? Oh, ooh. Yeah, funky. They're like, they remind me of like speech bubbles in comics I used to read as a child, you know. If somebody was angry or whatever, the speech bubble would be all nah. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Oh. Well, it's nice to get them used, but my hands do not like these scissors. Yeah, they can't be that old because these have got pieces of William Morris on. It's not that long since I did the William Morris stuff, is it? Is it? Oh, one more to go. Be a good job done. Am I back on those again? This is lovely, this one. I like this. I'm going to make two out of it because they're going to be nice little label ticket. That's it. Yeah, I think this was probably a drop sheet that I've put some backing on by the looks of it, because I recognise the gold. Nearly there. It'd be nice little swinging labels with holes in. And yes, what do you call them? Yeah, what do you call them, Denise? I'll get one out. Maybe the word will come to me then. Are they grommets? Well, there's a nice bright green one that I wouldn't use very often as well. Oh, eyelets. I think there might be eyelets. I always have to think about which way round I'm doing that. That's it. Oh. Now, if I had a little dangly, I'd put it on one, but I haven't. Shopping. What did we have under here? A bird. Too big. Sewing machine. Oh. Now I've just been watching, who was I watching? Mimi? No, her name's not Mimi. What is her name? Mimi is a channel name. Mimi's, oh, do you know, my brain, my memory. I've literally just been watching it. Is it Craft with Mimi? Can't remember. And she was doing, using paper pattern, you know, sewing pattern. And I've got tons of it to make tags and things with. So maybe I will start making things for sewing. Yeah, so a little dangly in there. Let's put that in the made pile. I'm thinking a label on one of these. That's a nice one. Bit big. So that's one of Artie Maze's labels. No, I think it's too big. Oh, don't get lost in the mess of the desk. You go on there. Yes, you will. So things are just throwing themselves at me now. Who's me? So I think this is from Fiona's kit that I've just done, who is Lavender Blue Art. The Sweet Scents. That's nice. That's a nice fancy piece now. Let's put that there. Okay. Are you going to go nice on there? You might actually. Yep. At least they're usable pieces. So you could layer a few of these together and put an eyelet through them. And make those dangles that I made a couple of weeks ago. You know, like jewellery for you. Oops. Is there anything else under here that's wanting to be used? Oh, some stamps. Or a stamp. Oh, that's the deer as well, so that would be nice in my the fall journals that I'm actually doing at the moment. Might be a nice embellishment or a tag. Pretty both sides. Yep, let's put that on there. Get off me glue. How did I end up making little tiny things again when I wanted to get rid of some? What was I supposed to be doing when I found these? Making tags, wasn't I? That's right, I've got a couple under the desk. Get rid of these bits. Ooh. I don't know why I'm rushing at it. I've got a good few hours. Neil's not home today, so no rush. I'm sitting, move some of these on. This is a bird from some paper that Tanya at Tatty Treasures gifted me, which I just used in the journal, the last fall journal, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, I covered an envelope. That's right, covered an envelope in it. That's pretty. I seem to be doing a lot of this this week, sticking little things onto bigger things. That was very descriptive, wasn't it? Yeah, using up some of my little ephemera pieces, embellishment pieces. Can't get the words right today. Anything else under here waiting to, there's another birdie, look. Nope. I mean, that one's kind of pretty on its own. It needs the cutting sorting out, I think. That rubbish. Let's see if we've got a little teeny tiny label. Oh, it's a shame it's a bit big. Thing is, I don't really want to cover anything up on that. No, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Nope. Don't know why I'm looking at labels, but I am. Oh, perfect. So that's a Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah label from her Mary Mary kit. I do know that one because I printed it twice, and when I used it, it was a huge kit. I've got loads of it. Okay, let's get back to the journal cards now. Okay, and I'm going to need something to back them on, I think. Yeah. And then we can embellish them. Oops. I will straighten it on the yes, you'll have to, Denise, on the chopper when I've got the backing on before I start embellishing. These are both quite thick pieces of card actually, so I don't need strengthening in any way, shape or form. Once I get some backing on them now, you know, I don't necessarily have to back them because they are, I might not back that one actually because it's got a lovely colour, hasn't it, that craft card, and the other one I will. So we'll start with one straight edge. Yeah, you can hear how thick it is, and then make all the others match it. That's it. So that one doesn't need covering, it needs embellishing though. What's peeping out there at me? Oh, just spotted this. Little scissors, big ones over there. Have I had my little ones out yet? Must have done. Oh dear. There they are. So this is again from the, I'm going to cut that leaf off, the autumn kits that I'm using at the moment from Nanine on that one, a collage type. Once I start cannibalising these things, is that the word, cannibalising? No, I'm not eating them, am I? I don't know what the word is, but something like that. Hacking at. I just can't stop myself. Yeah, so it's a fussy cut from one of the kits. And it had a butterfly on it, I think, if I remember rightly, that I tore off day before yesterday to use. Yeah, if you've just tuned in, it's not a fussy cut with me video. I'm just using up desk sweepings, love that term, and scraps to make beautiful things, or at the very least useful things. I'm hoping they're beautiful, but no guarantees there. It's fun along the way though. Now I could stick my scissors in and cut that out, but I'm not going to. That's quite nice, isn't it? It's not huge, but I see a piece of this on it. So this is decoupage paper. Decoupage? Yeah, I think so. So it's a very pale blue with golden dots. I might just see if it works. I might as well try with scraps as anything else. So just stick it down and hopefully it will just, wherever the glue is, it needs to dry really, doesn't it? I was going to say it'll stick just where there's glue and nowhere else. It didn't work all that well, but oh, I don't know, not bad, not bad. Just giving it another dimension, hasn't it? And then what, cut it as a tab and a label across the front, I think. I don't know if it's easier when you know what you want on your tags, or you're just creating them from scratch. I guess it depends how you're feeling at the time of creating. I'm going to take these off first. Oops. Then I can see what size label I can get in there. Across the top, I think label, yeah. A script background or a text background can be quite fussy, can't it, to put other things on. Nice. That is even fall colours, so it'll probably get used sooner rather than later. Well, how quick was that? And this is one of Tina, the Junkjournalideas labels. Yeah, really like that one. Okay, that was quick with not having to back the back. Should have backed this and left it drying while I did that, shouldn't I? Right, get your scissors out the way, Denise. Anything here? It's just quite a big. Let's cut it down. It's definitely too big, isn't it, for anything? Anything I would put in a journal, I think. I want it to be a big journal card, but not quite that big. That's better. So I've ended up with it. What is that? 4 3/4. Yeah, let's just take it down a touch more. 4 3/4 by. What's that? The 4 3/4. Yeah. So I'm off by a bit. So that's 5, probably 5.5 or 5 3/4 high. Oops, sorry, I knocked you. Oh, not quite big enough. Let's have a look what we've got here. He's just looking at me and I'm just thinking, that'd be nice on there. What did I do? I had some straw paper, didn't I? I used half of it in one of those things. What did I do with the other half? Anybody see? I don't think I used the other half. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Will it go that way? It will. You can save a bit of my straw paper. Don't lose that bird, Denise, if you want to put it down. Oh, I'm quite impressed with how much I'm getting through. I do want to use up this pile here on my desk at the very least. That way I've got a bit of room to sort through some of the other pieces, which I think will be today's job. So when I run out of time and I turn the camera off, I will continue while it's uploading. And you know, because there's quite a bit there still. I'll probably make some more of those books up, so I will show you them in another video when they're done. Show you the pile of them. You're not stuck down there, are you? Off. I probably should have run my roller over it. There it is. Never too late until your glue's dry. That's better, that's made it smoother. Okay, right, you've got very small feet, so you need to be sat on something. That is for sure. That might be nice on there. No glue lid on my art glitter. I've got lots of card here to the side of me rather than papers, which is what I would like. What have we got here? Oh, is that too much yet? Yeah, I'll have to have a look. Dig in this one again, see if I can come up with some papers. Because it's got text on it, you know, book page would have been good, but because I've got text there. Oh my goodness me, let me just grab it. I'm not really doing very well. Oh, something here fastened together. That's pretty. No. Too much the same colour. Yeah, I've got lots and lots of card, all really thick. Not got so many pretty papers. Let's look what I've got going on. This is the one that I said to you is not too bad, it's just got small bits in it. Look. But that's probably what I want now. Something with a touch of colour maybe. couple of bits out. There. Something there must go. I'm drowning. Can you see it? Oh, look. Yeah, that's quite nice. I want something completely, no, not pink. Right, let's just tear a piece of this. Maybe if it was going the other way. It's on very thin paper as well, which is nice for ripping. Oops. Oh, I quite like the look of that on there. I think it will look like it's just a piece of paper that's landed and stuck to another piece of paper with time. So let's put that on and then I'll decide about the birdie. Just found another one of those, look. Is it one that I half did because it's been cut with... Oh, glue papers are buried now. Oh, gosh. Looks like it's been cut with a scissors just on one side. I don't think I started one and not finished it. Yeah, I like that. It's very eclectic. I'm thinking something else as well, so it looks like it's really been through the walls. You know, having things piled on it and stuck to it. Oops, sticky. Right, how am I doing for time? Oh, I'm out. Right, just get this one stuck down. Just go at a bit of an angle, that's it. And we'll just push them to one side and see what we've made. It needs something down there. Oh, no, that's the one. Something down there for him to rest his feet on, his very small feet. Yep. Let's get rid of that. It's a bit gloopy. So I'd love to know if you were playing along with your scraps or if you are now enthused and you're going to off to play with them. You can even tell me if you're organised and your scraps are all sorted. I won't be too jealous. Well, I won't be jealous at all because actually I'm rather enjoying myself. I've put that label a bit low, can you tell? He is on it, but only just. Oh, no flying away now. That's because his book page is a little bit shiny on the back. Yeah, it's time I went and I'm going to pop that on there just to use it up. Wash my hands, bring my flannel back in, I think, because as you know, especially on Scrappy Sundays, I get so glued up. I haven't been too bad, but I am now gluey. It's really grungy, this one up. I like it. Oh, sorry, he just was too long in the tail. I like that with a real dark edge on it. It needs to go, as you can see, it's curling up. It needs to go in a book or under my desk to I had my lid there a minute ago. There it is. To straighten. Flatten is the word I was looking for. Right, I'm just okay, there we go. Just trying to squeeze everything to one side so that I can show you what we've made, or remind you what we've made. So, nice big journal card and a tag. I wanted to get more of those done, but like I say, I'm wanting to embellish them, not just leave them as tags not done. And then, can I not move this somewhere? Oh my. Was this the first one we did? Yeah. So I'm going to call them sample books. Yeah, scrap sample books. There we go. Lovely. So I've got 2 with the washi and various bits of washi inside as well, stapled and washied together. And then I've got 2 with the baker's twine with bigger pieces in. Now I'm looking at this thinking I could perhaps now go with my some pieces of washi and put some other, especially on these because they're shiny, put some more pieces in, you know, like that. I could washi that piece in. Might go through and do that, so there is a, you know, a bigger variety of pages. And this is one. Oops, yeah, they're all caught in, but they are moving about. It's got the lovely vellum in it. And I could do the same in there, couldn't I? Just washi some bits on, and I've left those long. Okay, so scrappy sample booklets. That's what I'm going to call them. Remember, so I can write the title. And then these sweet little tags. Yep, so some of them I'll do that and put either a ball pin and thread through. Some I will just leave, you know, to embellish tags and things like that. Love that one. Okay, I got a fair, I mean, if you look at all the paper that's in my hand, I got a fair bit used up, didn't I? Yeah, imagine that just as a pile of paper. A bit, a fair bit. Nothing compared to what I've got going on here. Let me just remind you, so that if I come on in a day or two and say, look what I've made. Yeah, this is just this one box. Oh. And then I've got all this here and then another box on the floor. So yeah, wish me luck. I'll see what I can do. Hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Give me a thumbs up if you're able. And yeah, pop back tomorrow. It's Monday for you and it will be a new project. Okay, see you soon. Bye for now.